All right.
Awesome. Thank you, Reggie. And it was an awesome content session. So thank you to Loretta and Gretchen. As always, they did a great job. And the color commentary from Reggie was great. So my name is Mark Sedgley. I'm the Chief Revenue Officer of a company called Personify. I used to be the CEO of a company called Memberclicks. And so I've been in this industry for 16 years now. I've seen a lot of stuff. I've seen, technology change. I've seen customer expectations change. I've watched the association industry go through many crises. And over the last year, we've learned a lot of lessons. And I think all those lessons have been really valuable. But I think one of the lessons that I've taken away is just how important technology is, right? And we heard Gretchen talk about the process for selecting technology, and I think it highlights the fact that this is a big decision that everybody's making. And at Personify, we really want to partner with you in that process. Our kind of mission is to empower mission-driven organizations like you to thrive by connecting you with your constituents and to support the pursuit of your collective goals, which I love. And all of us within the Persona family have been pursuing that. We definitely did that at Memberclicks, and we focused on one segment of the market. So today, when you hear from Brian, he'll be focusing on our Oasis product, and then later you'll hear about our P360 product. Two different products that serve two different segments of the marketplace. And that's why we think coming together like the way we did is so important, because I think as organizations grow and as you engage associations and mission-oriented organizations, there's lots of commonality between the things that people want to try and achieve, right? And so through that commonality, additional products get integrated into your AMS, like Gretchen and Loretta talked about. There's different expectations that your members bring to the table. And at Personify, we're working really hard to kind of create a symbiotic and fully integrated solution to kind of help with those needs. And it's our goal to do that, and we're going to continue to work really hard to do that. So as we go today, I don't want to take a lot of time just talking about who the company is and all that good stuff. The star of the show is Brian and Michael, and really the star of the show is you, right? Because this is not an easy process. It's a very difficult process, and choosing your partner is really, really important. We take that very seriously at Personify, and we understand, what is required in order to be able to accomplish your goals, right? And we step with you every step of the way to ensure your success, because at the end of the day, if you're not happy, your members aren't happy, and then we're not happy, right? And so all that kind of ripple, that ripple effect has its benefits and also its negative connotations. And I thought it was really important that Gretchen pointed out that the person and the goal that we're trying to achieve this for is for your end constituents. At the end of the day, how do we make their experience better? How do we make it to where you can focus more on your mission and your programs and drive the value that you need? And so I really appreciate, I just want to genuinely thank you for taking the time to learn more about the Personify products. And Brian's going to take you through the Oasis platform and kind of walk you through how that helps organizations thrive moving forward. So Brian, take it away.
Cheers, Mark. Thank you, ASAE, Reggie, and your team. Good morning and happy demo days to you all. My name is Brian, and I'm excited to share with you how Memberclicks empowers almost 4,000 associations with refreshing technology. As Mark shared, Memberclicks is not just one product. We are a family of integrated and easy-to-use tools to be your partner to help deliver all of your benefits and strategies. Today, I'll be highlighting for you Oasis, our all-in-one membership management software for small staff and volunteer-run associations, which can also be complemented with a powerful event registration management and virtual event delivery software, job board software to connect companies with candidates, as well as our robust integrated learning management software. We know that your association's website is your first impression, and so Memberclicks wants to help you make that a lasting impression. With a portfolio of 9 different modern responsive websites, we can help you drive action to the latest offerings for quick calls to action to promote events, new membership, highlight your sponsors, and encourage new membership by offering different member types. Prospective members can easily come to a landing page to break down all of your individual and organization member types. Our database can structure not only that individual as the ultimate recipient of benefits, but linking multiple individuals to a similar entity. Prospective members can then fill out a form directly within Memberclicks and notify your team as administrators. Once a member is approved for application, they can then log into their member-only community. Within Memberclicks, our goal is to make this a one-stop shop with all of the benefits directly at your members' fingertips. We'll customize a landing page and welcome area for all of your members. Because Memberclicks is a self-serving nature, your members would have direct access to their profile and their dedicated safe space as a member of your association. Here is where they can update their profile information, share statuses with others, and also network and engage. And because Memberclicks is a self-serving nature, your members can dictate how they're being contacted, as well as access submissions and invoices that have been directed their way. Memberclicks has an integrated payment processor, so it's never been easier for your members to go ahead and address payment right here and now. We have found that almost 90% of associations deliver events. With our robust form builder within Memberclicks, you can allow for members and non-members to go ahead and register within Memberclicks. You can dictate different pricing levels to incentivize new membership growth as well. Forms are intelligent within Memberclicks, so it alleviates your members from having to re-enter their information twice, makes it very seamless for them. You can then break down different registration types, offer pricing levels and selections, and forms will always cater to your registrants, making sure that they're making the right selections for their registration type. Give special shout outs to sponsors, stakeholders, show some ROI to them as well. Our form builder not only accommodates for event registrations, but also surveys and polls, elections, and because of these virtual times, Memberclicks now has a virtual venue, which can be complemented with Zoom or any live streaming services to deliver events just like today. Highlight agendas of your event conference, give additional shout outs to your sponsors, and you can also highlight some new strategies and offerings from your association directly within. We've also found that the majority of conference holders also have some sort of award, abstract, or scholarship that complements that event. So you can quickly access that information as a member, even open this to non-members, and they can facilitate a submission directly within Memberclicks as well. Following that submission, you can then delegate a limited group of administrators to then review those submissions. Those administrators can quickly click into that submission, review that documentation, facilitate comments, and even scoring here as well. And with our integrated job board, we've found that this is an additional non-dues generator for groups. You can quickly allow members to apply for any job openings. You can delegate member versus non-member pricing, and even highlight featured posts to quickly share on social media and across the web. And because Memberclicks does have an integrated learning management system, your members will have a single sign-on access to any content that they have permission to view. The learning management system is a very robust and scalable environment to host documents, libraries, recorded webinars, even facilitate live streaming as well. We've also found that about 40% of members are a member of their association because of continuing education and certificates. With our learning management system, any CEs or certificates earned through the learning management system will automatically populate with that member's profile, making it very easy for them to access those CEs, those certificates, and export a transcript for any offline or professional use as well. I'd love to now show you how this looks from an administrator's view. I'll take you to the back end of Oasis, the membership management software. In my experience, we've found that one of the first questions I always ask associations is, how many active members do you have? And there's usually some time that takes to boil that number down. So what Memberclicks has always visioned and what our job is to make that easy for you. So Memberclicks does the heavy lifting and quickly breaks down all of your active, graced, or even lapsed member types, both in individual and organization memberships. These dashboards act as springboards for you to quickly reach out to members, your event registrants, and understand the financial health of your association. All of your dashboards are interactive, so you can quickly toggle all of your profiles that fall within that category, quickly facilitate outreach with our integrated email contact center, with our new drag and drop builder. There's really no need to use a third-party email system. All of this works off of your existing database, so you can quickly upload content that's refreshing and modern. This allows your design and website team to get really creative in the content that you're reaching out with. You can quickly look at how this is going to render on a mobile device, and then go ahead and send this out now. Send as a quick test to your administrative team, or schedule this for future dates as well. We also understand that it's important to drill into the data of your association. So when it comes to acting and analyzing on your data, quickly accessing where your lapsed members are, engaging with them down the road and growing prospective new membership, and also understanding true engagement. We understand that associations define engagement in a lot of different ways. So you can quickly configure how you're measuring engagement, whether it's based on event registration, login activity, and emails. That way you can understand the super users of your association, share some spotlights with them. On the flip side, identify those who are at risk, making sure that we maintain retention as well. And within Memberclicks, you are your own bookkeeper, so anytime you need to interact with invoices, you can quickly resend directly to those payments. And within your event registration dashboard, you can quickly toggle into your real-time breakdown of registrants, see all of your existing member types who have registered, as well as guest registrants. And your dashboard views of each of your event registrations quickly help you understand the revenue snapshot, reach out to any outstanding, as well as a clean breakdown, helping you act and plan accordingly for all of those events. The Memberclicks management database also allows you to encourage auto-renew within all of your member types. This helps retention. This also helps your members with your active benefits, making sure that they don't lapse as well. And then last but not least, you're given the power to perform any global searches within your database, making it easy to see event attendance over time, making sure that you understand who had registered for previous events, and then consolidate with that for those who have not yet registered. Quickly reach out, share a discount code, invite them back to future conferences as well. We are also offering a discount. Mark, I'll go ahead and pass it on over to you and let you take it from here.
Awesome, Brian, thank you. I appreciate the demo. We had a couple of questions that I did answer in the chat. So we appreciate the questions and we appreciate the time and attention. As Brian mentioned, through the end of March, if you guys are interested in the Oasis platform, we are offering a 50% off setup fee. Anything we can do to help lighten the load in terms of the cost of technology and what it takes to engage it, we're happy to help. So as we think through kind of like what Brian just showed you, Memberclicks is a personified company, right? And Personify, as I mentioned before, kind of runs the gamut. And one of the questions that showed up in the chat actually shows the breadth of our technology products. And so there was a question about A to Z, which is a trade show management software that is also part of the Personify family. And one of our main goals over the next coming months, as we came together just in December, is to truly integrate the family of products that are in existence at Personify. And it is we have a depth of products spanning from the nano side for our wild apricot customers who really focus on kind of small, really one staff, zero staff organizations, and need something very light and nimble and affordable, up to Oasis, which is kind of more for our small and mid space, to our Atlas product, which is more focused on our trades and chambers and kind of the upper mid space, to P360, which focuses in on enterprise. And as Brian highlighted, learning management software, career development, event management software, virtual event management software. We're trying to bring a spectrum of products to the marketplace and put it under one roof. And the reason why we think that's super important is because your time is limited, right? We all have very limited time. And to be able to engage with a company that has multiple products that all just kind of work well together, make it easier to diminish, staff time in terms of following up with 12 different vendors. And also from a technology integration perspective of, this isn't working with that, et cetera, that whole drill. That's the vision for Personify as we bring these two organizations together. So Brian, thank you. You did a great job. Hopefully folks feel more informed about the Oasis platform. If you have more questions, Brian, what's the best email they can reach you at?
Absolutely. I'll go ahead and pop that in both the chat for you.
Awesome. That would be great. And so next up, what we're going to go through is the P360 product. Reggie, am I okay just to transition, or am I stepping on shoes here?
He's stepping on shoes, but I'm gonna slow you down a little bit because there was a couple of other questions that came in.
Okay.
That you guys might want to speak to. One of them was, can Oasis handle a complex event like an in-person conference with multiple optional and required sessions, or would it integrate with ePly?
The answer is both. What we try and do is assess a customer's needs, right? Like, what are you actually trying to accomplish with the event registration experience? But if you're talking about multi-day, multi-session registrations, waitlisting, kind of the run-of-the-mill type stuff that you would expect from any type of association event registration, there's a good chance it can just kind of work with the built-in functionality that Oasis provides. Now, if you're looking for something more complex and looking for something a little bit more customizable, then maybe the ePly product is a good fit. But just so you know, that ePly product directly integrates into your Memberclicks Oasis platform. It can write registration data in, all the good stuff that you would want and expect from your transactional system of record, right? And so we would do an evaluation based off of what your needs are and what your goals are, and kind of make a suggestion from there.
All right. Another question is, does your system support members gifting memberships to other members?
Gosh, that's a great question.
It is,
Brian?
isn't it?
Yeah, that is a great question. There are some ways that we can help you do your discount codes that are unique to either that specific member and sharing it with prospective members. So absolutely, we can help you that.
So Brian, I know you mentioned it, but what's the product that focuses on trade associations?
Atlas.
Atlas. Okay. Mm-hmm. So here's a question from me, because it's not lost on me that even though you guys have a pretty full feature set of products to support people, that people still might have some things outside of your ecosystem that they want to include in their ecosystem. So can you talk a little bit about your API strategy and what you think you have to help people with that?
Yeah, I mean, our API strategy is pretty simple. Like, make it easy, right? And don't create a big burden for organizations that are needing to push and pull information from the system, right? There's a lot of folks out there that charge to use the API, as an example. On the Oasis platform, we don't do that. The API documentation is public, it's available. We actually have deeper API integrations if customers need deeper API integrations outside of the publicly available APIs. And again, it really just depends on what's the need, right? And then we work with the customer from there. But just so you know, Memberclicks is the Oasis platform is an open infrastructure that allows for API integrations. And so does Atlas as well. So
one final question, then I'm gonna kind of get things squared away here. Without talking about the specific prices, because I try not to do that on these demos, can you describe the pricing structure for Memberclicks?
Yeah, I mean, and we're actually totally fine sharing our pricing. The Oasis platform is based off of the the size of the database and your membership, right? So you guys have a core membership size, and then you have typically prospects and contacts that you want to stay in conjunction with. That's how we price it, you know. So the larger the organization, the price goes up. But again, Memberclicks is priced for the small to mid-sized market, and so our prices, you know, coexist accordingly, right? You know, one of the things that we really thrive at Memberclicks to accomplish is to empower you to thrive. And you know, Memberclicks has always been known as the solution for the little guy, and so we engage both small associations with, you know, 5 staff, but we also engage associations with 25 and 30 staff as well, who have just very kind of like specific needs for their organization and aren't looking to spend, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars on their software. So yes, the way the pricing works, Reggie, is basically based off the size of your database.
Okay, cool. I'm going to see, there is, do you charge per online user?
No, so we do not charge a per license fee.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Again, so if you're the type of organization that's a 10-person staff or a 15-person staff, there's a good chance everybody needs to log into the system and use it. And so we feel like it's prohibitive that you end up having to make really, you know, difficult strategic business decisions if you're trying to save money by reducing the number of licenses for people to access the system.
Cool. All right, I don't see any other questions. Nope, not to staff, but to customers. Do you charge per online?
No, sorry, I misunderstood, but now you know both. So the answer is no to both.
All right, so I don't see any other questions here. Brian, thank you, sir.